Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen tonight. I'm glad to have you all with me. I hope you've been enjoying the recipes and having fun cooking. Tonight we're going to be doing a dump cake. And I actually have, I'm going to do two dump cakes. So I'm going to show you how to do two different ones. The really cool thing about a dump cake is that you can do so many different variations. So like you could use white cake, yellow cake, spice cake, chocolate cake. You could use a pineapple cake, a coconut cake, about any kind of cake mix that you want to use. I can't think of one that wouldn't be good that you couldn't find some type of fruit to match up with. Tonight, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to have a yellow cake mix, and then I'm going to do some peaches with it, a great big old can of peaches. And then I had a couple little cans of fried apples back in my pantry, and I had this spice cake, and I thought, that would be really good together too. So I'm going to try that and see how that turns out. So I'm going to do two different ones to show you all that, there's really no rhyme or reason to dump cakes. Make it whatever way you want to. Another good dump cake, I didn't have the ingredients for it, but if you take cherry pie filling that, it's like, I think Lux makes a cherry pie filling you can get at the store. If you take that and a can of crushed pineapple and mix that up and put that down in the bottom and then put a white cake mix on top of that, that's really good. You can also do the cherry pie filling with a chocolate cake. That's really good. I've ate that at different places. I don't make it here because I have a few people in my house who don't really like cherries, including my cameraman right here. He is not a cherry fan. I, on the other hand, love cherries, so I do eat them at different occasions, potlucks and things like that. I like to try the different ones. But, look online. There's lots of different recipes for them. It's so simple, guys. All you have to do is so I got my ovens already preheated to 350. I've got these two Christmas pans. I thought maybe I'd use them before Christmas. I've been saving these things, I think, for like 2 years. So I thought I'd go ahead and use them tonight to just make easy cleanup. But you got a 9 by 13 pan is what you need. And that's what these are. Most people do have a 9 by 13 pan. And then you want like 30 ounces of fruit. Now that's a 29 ounce can, so that's fine. These are two 15-ounce cans, so they make 30. And then a cake mix, and then you want a stick and a half of butter. But you can see I'm using margarine. I hope that I don't get my hands smacked for it from some of you all, but most usually I use margarine in a whole lot of my baking stuff. Butter, guys, is just so high. I can't, like I told y'all before, I feed a herd, so we don't eat like a whole lot of butter. I save the butter for, the more decadent stuff. This is not decadent, okay, but it is delicious. Okay, so here we go. All we do is I'm going to spray mine down a little bit. Now, I'm throwing away these pans, so I really wouldn't have to spray this down, but just to keep it, just to make me feel better, I'm going to spray it down, okay? Then I'm going to take my peaches. I already got mine open here. And I'm just going to pour them in here. Well, that was hard, wasn't it? Whew, already worked up a sweat. All right. There's half of that cake made. There's that stuff, juice going everywhere. Okay. And then over here on this apple one, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Now those got a little bit more juice in them than what I expected they'd have. So what I might do is actually drain one of them into the sink here. Because I don't want it too juicy. You want juice, obviously, you want some juice. But you don't want it to be soggy either, so we're not going to shake the juice out of that. Now, I am going to, there's some, that apple still got a peel in her, it's still got a core in it. Look at that. Still got the core. Okay. That really, I mean, I would like to have a little bit more apple than that. If I had another can of apple, I probably would pour it in there, but this is plenty.
Got a can of peaches.
I do have a can of peaches. I brought a can of peaches in here because I was afraid that wouldn't be enough peaches. But now that is. That's probably enough. I mean, we like peaches though, so I'll probably just go ahead and put this can in there. I don't have another can of apples though.
Mix apples and peaches together.
Mix apples and peaches together. Well, we could do that. That's not a bad idea. Well, I got that juice in there.
I got juice in it now.
You know, and maybe just cut these up a little bit so they'll mix in a little bit better. Like I said, guys, this is just
throw it in whatever you want in there.
absolutely. Now I'm going to take a little bit of that juice out because you can see there's a whole lot of juice in there. So I'm going to. No, I don't need that, honey. I'm just pour some of that out there. No sense in dirtying up a colander if we don't have to. Okay. Put that over here. Wipe my hands off. I'm going to mix that up a little bit more. Try to spread them out a little bit better. Alright, that's good enough. Just make sure I've got it all good and flat down here. That's the main thing you want. The bottom of your tray kind of pretty much covered with your fruit. Same thing over here. And then I'm going to take my spice cake. And I'm just going to pour it over the top here. And you want to try to shake it out evenly. Now your cake mix will probably have some lumps in it. Don't worry about that. They'll all cook up just fine. We'll soak this juice up in the bottom. And all this butter that we're going to put on top. Margarine in my case. And you try to get it as even as you can so you don't have to do a lot of work at the end of it. I'm going to do the yellow cake mix. Again, I could have used white cake mix with these peaches. I don't know. I could have probably used a spice cake. I guess we're going to find out how spice cake peaches are. That does sounds very autumn. Like something we would cook in the fall. Peaches and spice cake.
I like peaches and I like apples. Both of them will be good.
Well, you might be onto something there. You might have to patent that one.
Oh, they ain't no cherries.
Oh, you're missing out. I'm telling you. The cherries is where it's at. Okay, what did I do with my little spatula? There we go. Now, all I'm going to do is just kind of rake that out to where it's flat. Pretty smooth across through there, about, you know, and even. That's what you're looking for more than anything, is for it to be even. It doesn't have to be pretty. If you want to play in it, you want to write your name in it, whatever you want to do, you can do that. But I'm just going to smooth it out here. It's going to be so good. That spice cake smells so good. I love spice cake. Alrighty. That's good enough. Okay. Now, I'm going to take the butter. And your butter needs to be cold. Basically just because it's easier to handle. And so I had just took mine out of the refrigerator when we started this video. And I'm gonna, I got fumble fingers tonight. And I'm just gonna take my butter knife and just go down through here. Make me several slices. You want it kind of be, you know, pretty much same size. It's not, don't have to be uniform like this last one. It don't is. No, I'm not doing it. Okay. If I made these a lot, I'd have to get me one of them little butter slicers. Just put down right over it. Slice it right up. That's good enough too. And then one gets me every time. Butter, butter, butter. That's where it's at, right? Actually, that's where it is on this cake. If you didn't have butter,
It wouldn't work.
it would not work. All right. Now, typically a cake mix calls for water and oil and butter and eggs. Or not butter, oil, water, and eggs. Now I'm just going to go around placing these. I'm going to use a stick and a half on each one, okay? There's nothing that says you can't use 2 sticks if you want to use 2 sticks. Except maybe your heart doctor. But you're also young. Y'all probably don't have no heart doctor. But if you keep eating butter, you might have. All right. That's good enough. Now we'll go to this one. I'm actually going to put those 2 together because that was a really thin slice. You just want to make sure they're spaced out good because you want to make sure you have butter all over it. Because that, along with that juice and that fruit, is what's going to be cooking your cake. This one came out just right. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, it did, and I'm happy for it. I'm happy, happy, happy. All right, there we go. It's beautiful. Move my rag over here, wash my hands off. Now, all I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna stick this in my oven, and Lord, how long should it cook for? 15 to 20 minutes, I'm guessing. I'll check it and see, but I'm thinking 15 to 20 minutes. I'll let y'all know when I come back how long it took, okay? So we're gonna put it in the oven, and we'll see y'all in a few minutes. Okay, guys, so that took much longer than what I thought it was going to. It was like an hour. Actually, the recipes that I find online says 45 minutes to an hour. So I come back in here and checked it at 45 minutes and it still wasn't ready. So I left it in here to an hour. It actually, I think, probably could cook for maybe 10, 15 more minutes. The yellow cake mix has really browned up a lot in the last 15 minutes. So, and then the spice cake you can't tell a lot about, but I can tell it's got some browning in there because it's brown anyway. And you're gonna see like a little bit of dry mix around here, and that's okay. Don't worry about that. It's totally edible, and that's it really. I will get a spoon here, show y'all what it looks like underneath there. Nice caked, along with the peaches. And they've kind of made a really nice thick syrup here. So see, it's not real juicy, but juicy enough, okay? So you take some of this and, hang on just a second. I'm gonna show you around on that. See if I have any Cool Whip in here, unless my kiddos have ate it all. Surely they wouldn't eat it all, right? Because we like Cool Whip on theirs, and I bet you would too. So I'm just gonna get some little bitty bowls here. I guess the smaller bowls we have, the less we eat, right? And just little bitty plastic bowls there. Now, do you want this one or do you want this one?
I want corn, peaches, and apples.
All right, let's try peaches and apples. I'm glad because that's the one I wanted to. Peaches and apples. All right. A little more there. And then this bowl's got something in it. I'll just get me another one. But we'll put some whipped cream on this one for the sake of the video. And just a big dollop of whipped cream there. And I'll tell you what, let's turn this around and I will be the cameraman and you be,
Oh, now
you're going to be the model and you eat.
It's hot, 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 hot.
Yes, it is very hot.
Hot, 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 hot. I ain't supposed to be on camera. Mmm.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, buddy.
So that's it, guys. That's just dump cakes. You know, are so easy. But I'm telling you, they will. You take those to potlucks or a family event, or make them for your family, and I guarantee you, there will be nothing left. They will scrape the bottom out.
So easy, even I can do it.
It is so easy that even Eldon can do it. Now, he's actually not too bad of a cook. But this is so easy that he might do it. Let's put it that way. Because if it's got a lot of ingredients, he doesn't like doing stuff like that. But this is simple enough that just about anybody can do it. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy your dump cake and try some different flavorings on it and just see, you know, what you like the best. Come up with whatever you want. All right. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.